Okay, now let us summarize the chapter. I told you that adolescence is a period of life between 11 years and 18 to 19 years when the body undergoes a lot of changes. And these changes lead to reproductive maturity. And that period of one's life is called adolescence. Between the ages of 11 years and 19 years, children are called adolescents. And during this period, adolescents are called teenagers. So this is the period through which you children are also passing now. So puberty, what is puberty? During adolescence, the body undergoes several changes. And as a result, the body becomes capable of reproduction. And these changes are the beginning of puberty. Now, what are the changes that take place during puberty? As we have already viewed in the video session, the important changes that take place during this period are increase in the height, change in the body shape, voice changes, increased activity of the sweat glands and the sebaceous glands, development of sex organs, and reaching mental, intellectual, and emotional maturity. What about increase in height? By the age of 11, a boy reaches about 80% of his height and a girl reaches about 88% of her height. Initially, the girls grow faster than the boys, but by 18 years of age, both boys and girls reach their maximum height. Generally, the height is linked to that of the parents because it depends upon the genes that you inherit from your parents. The next feature is change in your body shape. During puberty, boys have broader shoulders and wider chests because their muscles grow very fast. In the girls, the breasts begin to develop and the region below the waist becomes wider. So that is why the shape of the boy's body and the girl's body changes during this period. The third important change is a voice change. During puberty in the boys, the voice box or the larynx becomes larger and you can see as a swelling in the throat. That is called the Adam's apple. And as a result, their voice becomes deep and hoarse or rough. But in the girls, the voice box is much smaller. As a result, the girls have high-pitched voices. Later, their voices become normal. So all these changes are because of the growth in the voice box. Next feature is the increased activity of sweat glands and the sebaceous glands. The secretions of the sweat glands and the sebaceous glands, that is the oil gland, increases during puberty, and as a result, the teenagers get acne and pimples on their faces. Some marks are seen on their faces, some blackish color marks, they are called acne or pimples. Tiny boils are seen, some pimples are seen on their faces. All these are because of the increased activity of the sweat glands and the sebaceous glands. Development of sex organs. We had already learned about the sex organs in our chapter on reproduction, but all this process starts during puberty. During puberty, in the boys, the testis and the penis develop completely and the testes start producing sperms. The sperms are the male gametes. Similarly, in the girls, the ovaries also develop completely and they produce the female gametes, that is the eggs. Then reaching mental, intellectual, and emotional maturity. It is a very troublesome period, children, when you are having lot of mental changes, intellectual changes, and emotional changes also. Girls and boys during this period, they have to go through certain changes, not only physically, but mentally, intellectually, as well as emotionally. They become more independent. They become self-conscious and their thinking also changes. Their way of thinking changes. They start behaving more independently. They start thinking that they are different and they are having some trouble trying to cope up with the changes that are taking place in their bodies. Now we go over to the secondary sexual characters. What are the secondary sexual characters? Secondary sexual characters means the changes that take place during puberty. Let us learn with respect to the boys first. In the boys, hair starts growing on the face. They develop beards and mustache. Hair grows in their chest, armpits, and the pubic region, and the testis starts producing sperms. In the girls too, the breasts develop, The hair grows in the armpits and the pubic regions, and the ovary starts producing eggs. Now, all these secondary changes, secondary sexual changes that I told you just now, they are all controlled by certain chemical substances called hormones. What are hormones? Hormones are certain chemicals that are produced by some special glands called endocrine glands. The male hormone called testosterone is secreted by the gland and by the gland that is the testis, or it is produced in the testis. The female hormone that is called estrogen is produced in the female reproductive gland that is the ovary. The production of these hormones, that means testosterone and estrogen, is controlled by another gland called the pituitary gland. Children, the pituitary gland is called a master gland. Why is it called master gland? Because it has the ability to control the secretions of all other glands. So the two glands that are associated during adolescence or associated with adolescence are testis and ovary. Testis releases the hormone called testosterone, and the ovary releases the hormone called estrogen. Now we go over to the reproductive phase in the humans. The capacity for reproduction, I told you, starts at puberty. It lasts for a longer period in a male body than in the female body. In a female body, the capacity for reproduction starts at puberty and lasts till the age of 45 to 50 years.